What is a gatekeeper? What is their purpose? What is inside the gate? Trying to get beyond those gates. The criteria always changes, but what are they protecting? What are they keeping you from? Access, and they have the key. Fuck all that. I'm here now.
The way they talk shit, the way they talk shit. The way they talk shit, the way they talk shit, the way they talk shit.
Hey.
Okay, paisano, what's happening?
How you doing?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, right?
You got the psychedelic funk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a few
We're about to embark on a journey in the mind. Ponies and white rabbits.
Ponies and like rabbits.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Everything's great. Just working, writing, just trying to do some more comedy and stuff like that.
Nice.
The kids are away. They are staying with my parents. They're going to summer camp over there in PA, so they're doing.
Oh, that's wow!
Yeah, they're canoeing and shit. They're doing shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You and your wife got the house to yourself.
Yeah, but they come weekends. They're gonna come weekends. But
oh, got it.
They're doing. They get to. It's packed. It's a packed summer for right now. So they're enjoying their time.
But that's actually really dope, though. Like they're going to like an actual camp,
camp, but not sleepover because I don't.
Okay,
we don't sleep over people's houses.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah, we're not, especially no woods in Pennsylvania.
No.
Like that's a no bueno.
Yeah, they stay with my parents.
Oh, okay.
They go during the day. They're there most of the day, and then at night, my little bodyguards they're taking judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh, damn!
It's so much cheaper over there to do everything.
Wow, it sounds like you're breeding assassins.
Bodyguards, yeah, assassins.
Yeah, wow, that's okay. I'm with that.
Yeah, so all right, so because my kids, they're getting bigger. They're gonna end up in middle school and then in high school, and they gotta know how to do something. They can't,
Listen, they gotta know how to decapitate somebody.
Maybe.
All right. Maybe not decapitate. Maybe.
I get sued for that, but like, you know what it is? It's like when you know how to fight, you know that like, oh, I don't got to be scared, and I don't have to fight these people. Like, right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't always have to be doing stuff. Like, okay, you got it. All right.
Right.
So,
yeah, it's a beautiful thing when you know you can defend yourself, right? Because you're not easily startled by somebody raising their voice and like, and trying to do all this grandstand stuff. You're just like, like, what's your problem?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then one to the throat, and all of a sudden,
this thing, they don't really hit. They just, judo is like flipping people.
Yeah, judo is more like throwing, you know, throwing.
It's just like, floor stuff.
Right.
Like if you end up getting somebody on the floor, you could choke them, you could break their arm, you could break their
Right. Choke them out.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they're limp. You're like, see, I told you not to mess with me.
I told you to chill.
You know what I mean? You don't listen. Now you have to learn.
Yeah.
What
about you? What you been up to?
Everything is good over here. Work. Let me see. I don't know, like looking to see if Every Castle hire me for something else. you know, because they had contacted me for the Mr. and Mrs. Smith thing.
Oh, ever okay.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
always just thinking about what I will be able to do with photography that is not being done right now, because I know, like, that's just flooded right now. Photography, oh my God, like everybody's a photographer, you know, and
Yeah.
everybody is like imitating something that is already done, or, you know, some people are getting very digital and doing all this fancy stuff that for me is just kind of like, it's cool. But like for me personally, photography is just being able to capture an image and you know it's never gonna happen again. And it's just like, wow, like I really like how that looks,
Oh,
and you keep it moving, you know. I mean,
okay.
and also next Sunday, I'm gonna be heading back to the beautiful island of Santa Lucia.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there for 7 days. I look forward to it. Sahadra is looking forward to it.
Nice.
You know, she did say hi because I gave her your greeting.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, it's good, man. I really am looking forward to this trip, especially because this is Sahadra's first time. So I look
Well, you're
forward
gonna
to
go
it.
to the mountain, the jump.
Yeah, man, the pitons.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
With the
There's Go
story behind it.
Piton.
Yeah,
Yeah, Go
yeah.
Piton and Piti Piton. You know, we're looking forward to.
What's the story? What's the story behind that?
Well, the story behind the pitons is just that, as far as the islands are concerned, like no other island has like mountains like St. Lucia. You know what I mean? There's one of them is like they look like they're right next to each other, but they're actually in two different, like, for lack of better words, boroughs. They're in two different boroughs, but they look like they're like right next to each other.
When you look at them straight on,
Why? When you look at them straight on,
they're
you know what I
really like
mean?
a few miles apart.
Right, exactly. Like one say would be like in Brooklyn, and the other one is like in Manhattan. You know
Right.
what I mean? But when you look at them, they look like they're right next to each other. And a lot of people go there to hike them because, you know, whatever. Sahadra says she's down for doing that. I'm cool with it. I'm bringing my camera.
Yes,
I
that's
look
what
forward to taking some dope photos,
Mhm.
um, and just having a good time, man. Like getting out of the country, you know, going back home when fruits are in season, like fruits you
Yo,
can't get here.
you know how good they're gonna take. You know how good they're gonna take.
Listen, I'm gonna have flashbacks of when I was 9 years old when I started eating these fruit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, damn, the last time I had this was when I was 15. Like, oh my God, like
Oh, that's good.
it's gonna be dope, you know, and the
And what are
beach
the
and the
fruits that are
ocean.
there? What fruits that are there that aren't here? Well, of course, it's a tropical island, right?
Right.
But like,
Tons of fruit,
are
tons.
there any weird? Not weird, but ones that
Yeah,
are
there's some weird ones. Like there's one that is it's brown on the outside, and like a crystally sugary brown on the inside. And when you cut it, like there's a white milk that kind of comes out of the fruit for a little bit.
it busts in
But
the it busts.
it pretty much it comes in your mouth. Yes, it
Yes.
comes in your mouth,
Okay.
and it's and it's like it's super sweet. There's another one that looks like oh, I mean, of course there is, you know, soursop, which doesn't grow here either.
Sure. Yeah.
And then there's a smaller family of the soursop, which we call sugar apple, but some other islands call it a different name. But it's a mini looking soursop. It's green on the outside with a lot of bumps or whatever it is. You break it, it's white on the inside with black seeds.
Yeah.
That's also really sweet. There is this fruit that we call pomme d'amour, which is like a dark reddish color with a white inside and a big brown seed, like an avocado almost,
Okay.
but it's actually a fruit,
Yeah. Well,
and that's
avocados are fruit,
sweet and juicy.
technically,
Yeah, and yes, avocados. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're right. Avocados are fruit.
but technically they're fruit. Yeah.
They are. You know, and there's like different kinds of like plums, not American plums. We got different kinds of plums, and there's guinep. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Those are good. Those are good. Yeah,
I'm
you guys
just,
call them guineps. Oh, that's interesting. I think
yeah,
right in Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, they call them canepas
you're right,
in which is close to guinep, right?
right.
Trinidad, I think they call them guinep,
Uh huh.
but like in Guyana, they call them something weird. and then something completely different. And then some people trying to, I want to say for a box of Guinness, this like white website's trying to charge like $150. That could buy you a room full.
Listen, you could buy a whole tree in the Caribbean for $150. Like what?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
listen.
Once they get a hold of it, then they want to charge all these crazy amount.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing that
still not 12 for $1. They used to be 12 for $1. Now they're still like $2 for like $1 for 2.
Right, exactly. Yeah. You know, but even one thing I see them doing, there's this thing in the islands where it looks like a cucumber, right? But when it dries up, you peel the husk off, and you can actually use it as a loofah. You know, a loofah.
Yeah.
White folk are trying to package that now. Like, they're like, so there's this this plant, and it produces these things here. So what happens when they dry up? And this guy's peeling it like, I'm just going to peel it and show you what to do. It has these black seeds in it. He's shaking it out or whatever it is. And if you just soak them for like 5 to 15 minutes, you could actually use it to exfoliate your skin. And I'm looking at this like,
we've been doing this.
I grew up doing that. And it grows on the island wild, and we don't buy it because we could get it on the roadside somewhere because a plant happens to be, look, and then you're good.
That's not capitalism. Nobody can make money off of that if they're growing free on the street.
Right, exactly. So nobody's gonna buy that from you. They're like, yeah. So here, I mean, and I get it. Listen, so they were clever enough.
I get it, but fuck them.
Right.
I get it. You want to make money, but fuck you. Why you? Now it's gonna turn it like anything else. People are gonna be buying it like crazy. They're gonna take it, and then people are not gonna be able to grow it like anything else.
Because he was also like you could wash your dishes with it if you just cut it into little circles, and and I'm just kind of like, really, like, come on, man. You're gonna see it at Anthropology and Urban Outfitters. Right. Like they'll put like 2 of them in a pack for like $8.99.
Yeah,
like whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they're gonna gentrify the island.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why.
Pretty much, they gotta gentrify something that's free in the Caribbean, and people in the islands are just looking at it like
it was all free.
As a matter of fact, when I go home, I'm purposely gonna bring like 3 of them up so that I don't have to I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna bring 3 of them for the heck of it.
Are you allowed to? Are you allowed to bring fruits, or do you wrap them as a gift?
You could bring. They allow you to bring certain things.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I know.
You used to wrap it in a gift box.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's a present.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know.
Right. No, now it's like, and I hate when they say, the reason why they're banning these things is because these things could be bringing certain kinds of like insects or diseases. Really? It's a fruit.
Yeah, but not by us. I mean, look, it may have insects and shit like that, but it won't affect us because we have a winter. And there's nothing in a Caribbean island that could live through the winter. Like no insect
exactly
live through the winter.
Exactly.
Or knows how to hibernate through the winter because it comes from a Caribbean island.
And none of it is that bad where it's like we have to be so careful, like, oh my God, like, no.
Yeah, not like these little mini Japanese tanks, these little lantern flies.
Right.
I had to stomp. I have to stomp it out like multiple times, not just once. Like usually shit you just hit it once and it's okay. This shit you gotta like stomp it out like it's Boys in the Hood or something.
You got to do the mashed potato on it so that you can actually kill them. Yeah, like whatever. People. Anyway, listen. Did we plug in Chronicles of Gordita.
Oh, Gordita Chronicles, right?
Gordita. Oh, damn! I'm putting it all backwards.
No, it's okay. It was just backwards. It's okay. So no, I don't think we did. I think we went to that. What's the name of that?
The premiere.
The premiere. Yeah.
Because we're very popular and we're well known like that. We're connected.
We're deep in the streets. In the Gordita streets.
In the Gordita streets, yes.
Yeah. And so we went into this, and it was like the first Dominican American type of TV show in English mostly, and it's on HBO Max. And it's really, I mean, I think it's really well made. It's very funny. Even the main character that we got to, I mean, we weren't hanging out with her, but like she was great.
Yeah, we were right there in front of her, sitting in front row, listening to her.
Yeah, how did we get to the row? We just,
you know what I mean? We went from not knowing where we would be able to seat, where they were like, "Come on, just come sit in the front." We're like, "Look at that." We'll take it. Look at God.
We just
okay, and we straight up were in the front row, like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
You know, legs crossed, listening to, these people talk, and
no,
it's really good though. Like, if you guys haven't heard of it yet, is the Gordita, Chronicles.
Yeah.
It's on HBO, like Greg said. It's funny. They showed us 2 episodes.
It was really funny.
Which was the
excellent.
Whole thing.
I binged it because I have HBO Max.
Oh, nice.
So I got to watch the whole thing, and it was pretty fun. It's a pretty funny show.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's good writing.
Yeah.
It's good to see. I mean, I don't know, for me personally, like when I hear any story of a person who, had a regular job and then they just worked on their craft and kept writing or doing anything for that matter, and then they finally just become successful doing it. I always feel like I kind of won something a little bit myself.
Yeah.
Whenever I heard that, because that's the struggle for a lot of us who are out there. We're working, our jobs because we have the responsibility of paying bills and taking care of ourselves and putting a roof over our head and X, Y, and Z. But our love and our passion is something else.
Yeah.
And it's always cool to see somebody stick to it and finally, boom, make the right connections with the right people.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're getting paid to do something they love doing, something that they've been toiling over, something that they've been daydreaming about doing full time. And it's a beautiful thing.
It is. It is a beautiful thing. The main creator is Claudia Forestieri. It's based on her life, and but she was working. I think she was working on this script for like 5 years and trying to shop it and work it and going into different rooms and winning different competitions and doing. It was a lot. She didn't have somebody who her parents went to college with.
Right.
Like, I'll spend $3 million on this project. I'll spend $50 million on this project. No problem. Here, I really like this script. She really had to claw her way through it, and it's a great product. We have to be super Negroes, right? So, like,
you
have to, you can't be mediocre. And
right.
She was really good. She did a really great job creating this world, this character, the characters, and the books. In the scripts. It was really a beautiful thing to see. Just something different than what we always, the same thing over and over. White people cool, but we've had enough white people.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just like if we're really being equal and fair and everything else, it's like, listen, every single show on TV cannot be the main character is a European-looking person, and they happen to just throw sprinkles of other people in the background to make it look like they're being fair or they're being just or whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. No, it's good to see Asian sitcoms, Hispanic sitcoms, Black sitcoms, Indian sitcoms, or movies, shows, you name it, because every single one of us inhabit this planet. You know what I mean? It's not just people of European descent. You know what I mean? So it's always good to see another culture, ethnicity, creed. I hate the word race because there's only one race, which is humans. You know, we're all humans, so I don't like that word. Yeah, so it's just good to see, you know, people that don't look like Europeans have their own thing, and to be like, oh wow, these people are funny too. Because yes, all of us are. Because when it comes to human beings, no matter where you go, you're gonna find funny people, you're gonna find angry people, you're gonna find disturbed people, and all that stuff. So let us all just have a nice fair share of showcasing what we are like, you know, and our culture and how we grow up and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's nice to know about other people, because then like you are more open to other people, right? Because you are not, how do I put this? Like, you're not just closed off, like your stuff is the only stuff around, right?
Right.
And yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to see other people's culture and the way they live their life. You get a peek into what other people do.
Exactly. And yeah, and it really does help to break stereotypes and to break fear and like just all the negative things that come with not knowing people, you know. I don't know. Listen, I'm privileged to have grown up in a place where I saw people that look just like me, owning business, owning businesses, being in government, teaching, preaching, policing, firemen, whatever. It was a privilege for me to grow up seeing that, because if I was born in this country,
you wouldn't.
I believe that I would be as bitter and a little tainted as a lot of Black Americans are, because whenever they turn on their TV, it's like the majority of the people that they see in any kind of lead role is somebody that looks nothing like them.
Right.
And it's usually a person whose ancestors were responsible for mass genocide and injustices and all kinds of things in this country. So I feel really privileged for that. And I think it's long overdue that other people get to, you know, show that whatever these people have been teaching you is 100% false.
Yes.
It's never all, you know what I mean? You know, and we are actually human beings. And I don't even want to say just like you, because it sounds like, you know, no, we're human beings. Like,
we're all human beings.
Get the hell out of here. You're not the only one. Fuck your face. You know what I mean?
Yes, we're all human beings, but on this planet we have other things that are not human beings, and they have, and we get to enjoy them, right? So that brings us to our what of the week.
Now, their cameras are the very first in history to film in this inhospitable landscape, and they capture rare footage of an elusive deep ocean hunter.
Nobody really knows anything about them. Their common name is assfish.
The what? The proper name is what? The assfish? That's disrespectful.
Oh, that is very disrespectful. And of course, why did this fish never said to call it the assfish?
The assfish? But that's not vicious. How you? Oh, the ass is attacking me. I mean, that sounds like a good thing.
Like what?
It doesn't sound like a bad thing.
And robust.
Not a great name.
Not a great name.
Not a great name. Who named it the assfish?
Yeah, it doesn't even look like an
double
ass.
nostril here.
Not
So
the
it's got
ass.
massive nostrils. So it doesn't care about the bait. What it knows is where it can smell bait, there's going to be an accumulation of arthropods. So it just turns up and just picks them up.
The ass is smelling.
Once a crowd of the shrimp-like scavengers arrive, it's dinner time.
That's a gaping mouth that ass has.
That ass fish got a gaping mouth for sure.
They got a gaping hole on it.
But I feel like that fish would be very insulted if it knew that human beings decided to call it an ass.
Maybe it was like a Guyanese person who named it. What he asked?
What he asked, boy? That's a big fish.
Yeah.
What?
They got scared as hell. They was
what he asked, boy?
That's the full name. That's the full name.
It's definitely.
That's the government's name. What do you ask?
That definitely sounds like a Caribbean thing, yeah, for real. Like you're just swimming around and all of a sudden you see this thing go, you're like, what do you ask, boy? You saw that? Oh gosh. Get out the water, boy. No. They are fish. That thing almost eat me. And you're done. And they're like, you know what? We're gonna call this the ass fish.
Oh, it's yeah, but then Americans always like, or just Europeans are always like, oh, that's too hard to say. I don't really. Let's just call it the ass fish.
Let's just call.
What'd you say? It's what he asked, and then I came out like they telling the story. I came out all the time, and what he asked, boy?
What he asked, boy? You see this thing? And they're like, no, we're gonna call it the ass fish.
Let's call it the ass fish. Disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Very disrespectful. I don't think anything that cannot talk should. I think it should have the right to say whether or not it's okay with that name. You know, you can't just go around just being like, yeah, this is an ass fish right here. So, fuck it, we can't. We ran out of names.
It gets bullied by the other fish. There's sharks, and whales, and dolphins.
Damn.
Yeah, this is the vicious ass fish. Rude.
Oh man, human beings are funny as hell.
Rude. It's just the rude.
Very rude and disrespectful, and yes, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So, all right. So, I mean, that's our time for today.
That is it. I mean, you know, we were random. We didn't pick a specific topic,
right?
But we hope the last half of our show was of some entertainment to you
and educational, because I'm sure you didn't know about the ass fish.
And what is it that you always tell people before we leave?
Oh, before we leave. Oh, wait, hold on. Do you have anything going on?
No, nothing going on. Nothing going on.
St. Lucia next week.
St. Lucia.
In the mountains.
Yep. The mountains, fresh fruit, fresh air, the ocean, the sea.
Yeah.
Good times.
I'll be here, probably cleaning my house or something.
Okay.
No excitement.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you for listening. Do you have any closing statements?
No closing statements other than listen, just love yourself, don't give up on what you're doing, and keep living to the fullest. You know, it's important to know that not everything happens overnight, so keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And most importantly, wash your ass. Because you got to. You can't do none of that other stuff without washing your ass. Because then you'll smell like the ass fish. It didn't smell nice either.
Yeah. Damn.
What do you ask, boy?
What do you ask, boy? Listen, we're enjoying it because these people decided to call this fish what they call it, and it's terrible. God. But until next time, take care of yourselves, be safe, and keep living to the fullest.
And keep that ass squeaky clean.
That's right. We're out.
We out.